Every time I stand in front of the newsstand, I can't help but want to buy a scratch card, even though my luck's never been great.
Well, I'm not sure if I should say this, but my luck isn't all that great either.
Maybe the two of us together will turn our bad luck into good luck. Let's grab a scratch card and see what happens.
It's the ultra-rare grand prize! Looks like your luck is pretty good after all.
This is our shared good luck. I buy a scratch card every time I come to the newsstand, and this is the first time I've ever seen the grand prize.
Come to think of it, are you a regular at the newsstand, Venus? I don't think I've ever run into you here before.
I usually buy newspapers from Grandma Eve at Lumina Square, so I don't come to the newsstand on 6th Street very often. For intel brokers like us, and proxies too, keeping up with current events is essential. If you want to become a great proxy, make sure you remember this.
I get that keeping up with the news is important, but what does that have to do with becoming a great proxy?
See, that's where you're missing the bigger picture. TOPS, HIA, and even HSO all have some very capable agents. These are hidden connections we normally wouldn't have access to. Before getting to know people like that, we can use the news to keep track of what they're up to. That way, when an opportunity to meet them comes up, we'll be ready to seize it.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. All right, I'll remember that.
You've got a lot of potential as a proxy, but as your guide, I can't help sharing a few tips now and then. So don't get annoyed at my unsolicited advice, okay? Let me see. Is there anything noteworthy in today's news? You haven't had any TOPS-related commissions lately, have you?
Why do you ask? Is something wrong with TOPS?
Take a look at this. TOPS plagued by internal mismanagement, confidential projects leaked, internal investigations are underway. Though TOPS-related commissions tend to pay very well, it's better to be cautious with their requests lately. Otherwise, I'd really worry about you.
Those are all just baseless rumors.
Dylan? What are you doing on 6th Street?
Hello, Proxy. Just think of me as taking a little stroll on 6th Street while I'm off the clock. Miss, the news you're reading? The reporter comes from a notorious, unscrupulous media outlet. All this nonsense is just clickbait.
And this is?
This is my friend. She's just passing through 6th Street and stopped by to say hello.
Oh, hello. You mean this is fake news?
It's not necessarily completely fake news, but it definitely exaggerates the facts. But I do agree with your point. It's better not to get involved in TOPS' mess. One wrong move, and you might see things and people you're not supposed to.
I have a feeling there's more to what Dylan said. Was she trying to hint at something?
What are you thinking, Proxy? If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way. See you next time.
Your friend has a strong personality. Anyway, she just said it's best not to get involved with TOPS, so you really need to be careful.
All right, I promise. I definitely won't do anything that will make you worry.
That's good. Looks like there are people coming this way. Let's go somewhere else.
Belle, why are you back so soon? Did something go wrong with the commission?
The client canceled the commission at the last minute due to personal reasons. Venus and I also came across a few things today that raised some concerns.
Fairy, can you find anything based on what Belle just said?
Searching now. Deep search completed as requested by Second Assistant. The results have been compiled and are ready for your review, Master.
Let me see. A tech company and a patent they're about to file for something called Ether Collector?
Comparison complete. The structure design shown in the blueprint shares a 91% match with the ethereal decoy in your possession and can be classified as the same item.
I didn't expect to find a lead about the ethereal decoy in a place like this.
So that means these ether collectors, still under development, were deliberately funneled into Internaut and sold to contestants in the Hollow Champion contest? Was Venus's commission cancelled because the item the client was looking for is in our possession?
According to publicly available TOPS records, the company has entered liquidation proceedings, and all mid to senior level researchers, including Luther Vukovic, are currently under investigation. The specific reasons have not been disclosed.
So that rumor in the newspaper might actually have some truth to it after all. And Dylan showing up on 6th Street was probably no coincidence either. One way or another, these past few commissions have all been tied to the Hollow Champion contest and TOPS. Not to mention, the agents who entered the Hollow ran into that weirdo again. We'd better be careful with anything closely tied to TOPS.
Now that the commissions are all finished, we shouldn't draw attention to ourselves over something unnecessary. After all, Phaethon is an independent proxy. Let's just leave it at that. I'll pass the information about the ethereal decoy to Rain later. How she handles it is up to her.
I just wanted to get back to that simple, fulfilling life of a proxy. And yet we almost got pulled into another mess. Doesn't you Eridu have any ordinary commissions left for an average proxy to just enjoy life?
Wise! Careful what you say. What we've been doing these past few days isn't exactly the kind of video store business we can talk about out loud.